have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Off to the right side. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running with purpose. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge game is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. First play, taking a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wyoming. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Now it's second down here. Push out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Utes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cowboys. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Utes line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Utah. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Okay, ready.
He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Utes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sure hands. It's Williams. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Utes will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Heading left after the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Utah. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wyoming, 14.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Give it to the back again. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Brings up second down.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal.
Let's go.
He keeps it on the design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks free with room to run. Now here he goes. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Utes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Back in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Wyoming, 21.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they've got him on the blitz. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there, second down coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And looking for a big play here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He could go. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion with the tight end. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utes offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught inside the 10. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks an open space. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Utes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's long. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Base 27 jump.
Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has it. Off and running. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss.